Okay.
I saw your TikTok. Had the since the original Pebble.
You had one of the Pebbles.
Yeah.
Well, thank
and
you
I've
for
done some
supporting
videos
us.
on your new the Duo and the Time 2 and all
Nice.
that. So exciting to see it in real life here.
Yes.
Is this the only working one right now?
No, we've got a bunch.
Okay.
This is the furthest along we've ever been for an early production unit, actually, and I think they look pretty.
Yeah.
They look pretty nice.
Looks pretty slick.
Yeah.
I have the old Time Round.
Oh, I've got one. So
did you?
I like comparing it because this was a watch. I love this watch.
Yeah.
So
can I?
Yes, of course.
So this was the one that came out in 2015.
2015,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
So this is the Pebble Time Round,
Yeah.
and it was beautiful. It was very thin, but it had a few deficiencies, right? Number one being the bezel.
But you guys did integrate it nicely with a classic timepiece.
We did, but take a look at that. That
so
is
much more information.
I know, yeah. And for a smartwatch, that's kind of what you're looking for.
And the downside was the battery, right?
Battery was a bit shorter on this one. The battery life on this is now 2 weeks. Yeah.
So, can you talk a little bit about the process of rediscovering, the manufacturing plants and rebuilding the Pebble brand?
Yeah, I didn't know that this is what I would be doing. This was not necessarily my bingo card for 2025, but I'm happy to do it. I'm having a great time because at the end of the day, I'm building things that I myself want.
Want to use
this is a watch that I loved, and this is a next generation of the watch that I love. But it's only possible thanks to Google. I mean, Google open sourced the operating system. There's no way that I would have even considered doing this relaunch unless we had the ability to use the existing operating system. Here's why. I love Pebble OS, and if I were to start this company again without it, I would have had to spend the time to rebuild it basically to look exactly the same. You remember Pebble OS.
And then the Rebel was the reignition, or
yes,
people
there was a big community.
Open source it, right? Kind of.
Yes, so the operating system on Pebble is completely open source. The mobile application is open source. People are contributing to it. There's this entire community that's formed around Pebble. Very different than the first time. First time, we were a startup. We raised money. We did these Kickstarters. We were trying to be this kind of big business.
Yeah.
This time, it's more like a fun project. We are having a great time making these devices that we want. We're happy to share them with the world. But we're also, I think the difference from the first time is that we're more confident in our own idea of what we want. We're not trying to be something for someone else. We're trying to build things that we need ourselves. And that means, it's not going to be for everyone. I'm the first one to say that not everyone should get a Pebble. You should get a Pebble if you want something with such a long battery life that you don't even have to worry about it. You should get a Pebble if you want kind of a fun, quirky, you want to go in the App Store and see, these
good outdoor visibility too.
Good outdoor visibility, long battery life. But so on the App Store here, there's 15,000 watch faces and apps that are just kind of quirky and fun.
And so I think I saw on your TikTok that these are versions of the original Round.
These are actually all the original Round apps.
Gotcha.
No, we haven't released the SDK yet, but it will come out pretty soon. People will begin upgrading them to work on the new watch.
Oh, it looks beautiful.
Yeah, so long battery life, outdoor visibility, buttons. Mm-hmm. Being able to press buttons is actually a pretty cool benefit.
Rare nowadays, right?
And, step tracking, sleep tracking, that kind of thing. But I think above all, it's not trying to be a phone on your watch.
Sorry,
We were talking about
the heart rate monitor.
Oh, the heart rate monitor. Yeah, so it's a pretty common misconception that people think that you need a heart rate monitor to do sleep tracking. You don't. It's actually use the accelerometer to track how active your wrist is when you're sleeping. And so we're able to do step tracking and sleep tracking on both of the watches. The heart rate monitor is definitely useful if you're doing active exercise, and we track your resting heart rate as well.
One last question on this. So that does voice recording?
Voice recording, yes.
Does it transfer right to your phone?
It does. And if your phone's not in range, it will still record it locally here on the Ring, and send it to your phone later when you get back in range.
When you can offload.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So do you have all these on display over there?
Yes.
Can I go check them out, get some B-roll and stuff?
Please, of course. Yeah.
Awesome. Nice, man. Well, best of luck with the new company.
Thanks.
Or the new company.
Second time round.
Appreciate it.